Hello my friend, today's video is going to shake you from the inside, so don't skip, don't scroll. Watch this until the very end, because this isn't just another motivational video. This is a reminder of the promises you made to yourself. The nights you said, I'm going to work on myself, I'm going to change, I'm going to achieve my goals, but somehow you're still in the same place, same habits, same excuses, same delays. Why? What keeps pulling you back? Keep watching, because today we're going to face that truth together. You know that strange feeling, right? Tomorrow is a super important exam. You have to pass, but instead of studying, you're still playing a video game at 3 in the morning. Or maybe a big project is due very soon. You promised yourself you would work on it, but somehow you're lying on your bed scrolling videos. You tell yourself, just 5 minutes. Then 5 minutes turns into 3 hours. This is called self-sabotage. Self-sabotage means doing things that secretly mess up your own goals. It can look like procrastination. It can also look like something quieter, like feeling scared that people will find out you're not really that good. That fear can stop you from trying your best. Here's something important. This is not happening to you. It's happening because of you, but not in a bad way. It's your brain trying to protect you. And if you feel this way, you are not strange. You are normal. Studies show that most people feel like a fake at some point in their lives. Many students admit they struggle with procrastination. This isn't a rare problem. It's very common. Self-sabotage isn't just for lazy or broken people. It's actually built into how our brains work. But it doesn't look the same for everyone. Imagine a long line, like a ruler. On one end are people who struggle with self-sabotage all the time. It causes big problems in their lives. For some people, this can be connected to how their brain is wired, which makes focus and control harder. But most people are somewhere in the middle. They're usually fine, but when something really important happens, a big test, a big opportunity, suddenly they start doing things that almost guarantee failure. So no matter where you are on that line, the goal is simple. Move a little bit toward the healthier side. To do that, we need to understand what your brain is really doing. You might think your brain just wants pleasure, fun, games, snacks, likes, rewards. But that's not the main job of your brain. Your brain's #1 job is survival. It wants to keep you safe. To do that, it tries to guess what will happen next. It builds a little map inside your head about who you are and how good you are. Picture a simple graph. On the side, there's a line showing how good or capable you believe you are. Your brain draws a straight line across it. That line is your expectation level. It's what your brain believes is normal for you. Your brain is not most afraid of failure. It is most afraid of being wrong about who you are. When something happens that doesn't match that line, a gap appears. That gap feels scary to your brain. It feels unsafe. And self-sabotage is the brain's strange way of closing that gap. There are 2 main ways this happens. Some people secretly believe they must always be great. Their expectation line is set very high. But real life is messy. Tests are hard. Projects are confusing. If they try their best and fail, that would prove they're not perfect. That feels terrifying. So instead, they do something sneaky. They stay up too late. They wait until the last minute. They don't prepare properly. Now, if they fail, they can say, I was tired, or I didn't really try. And if they succeed, they feel like a genius. By not trying fully, they protect their image of being amazing. Other people have the opposite problem. Their expectation line is very low. They secretly think, I'm not good enough. Then something good happens. They get praised. They win something. They get a big chance. Now reality is higher than their expectation. That gap feels scary. So they start saying things like, I'm not feeling well. I'm so overwhelmed. I'll probably mess this up. They lower other people's expectations before anything even happens. Why? Because failing feels safer than succeeding and feeling exposed. The brain would rather choose a safe failure than a scary success. Even when you understand all of this, it can still feel impossible to change. Why? Because this isn't just about thoughts. It's about biology. When that scary gap appears, the brain's alarm system turns on. It thinks your identity is in danger. So your thinking brain gets pushed aside. You enter fight or flight mode. At the same time, the part of your brain that helps you stop impulsive actions feels weak, like a soft brake pedal in a car. Now imagine this. Panic is driving the car. And the brakes barely work, that's why it feels out of control. People who improve don't remove fear completely. They slowly teach their brain that things are safer than it thinks. And we can do that too. First, we calm the emotion. When you feel anxious or want to procrastinate, grab a notebook, write what you feel. I feel nervous. My chest feels tight. I'm thinking I might fail. When the feeling stays in your head, it controls you. When you write it down, you step outside it. You become the observer instead of the emotion. That small distance helps your thinking brain take control again. Now we deal with action. Tool 1. The bad first try method. If you're scared of not being perfect, tell yourself, for the next 20 minutes, I will do this as badly as possible. Now you can't fail, because bad is the goal. Usually once you start, it's not actually bad, and now you have momentum. Tool 2. The wish plan. Write 4 things: what you want, the best result, the biggest obstacle. A simple, if this happens, then I will do this plan. Example, if I walk into my house, then I will put my phone in a drawer. You decide before the moment happens. Tool 3. Ride the urge. When you feel a strong urge to quit or check your phone, don't fight it. Notice it. Rate it from 1 to 10. Wait 2 minutes. Rate it again. Urges are like waves. They rise, they peak, they fall. If you don't act on them, you make your brain's brake system stronger. For long-term change, you must adjust that expectation line. Instead of guessing you'll fail, test it. Share unfinished work with someone safe. See what really happens. Most of the time, people don't attack you. They help you. Then challenge your negative thoughts. If your mind says, I'm terrible, ask, what proof do I have? Look at your wins. Finally, change how you see mistakes. Instead of writing, I'm so stupid, write, this is information I can learn from. When mistakes become data instead of danger, the alarm gets quieter, and self-sabotage slowly fades away. Here's the simple path. First, calm the emotion. Second, make action easier. Third, adjust your expectations to match reality. You don't need expensive courses or fancy apps. You need a pen and paper. Every time you write instead of panic. Every time you ride an urge instead of giving in. Every time you allow yourself to be imperfect. You take one small step toward a healthier side. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about slowly taking back control of your own steering wheel. And the more you practice, the safer your brain begins to feel. And when your brain feels safe, you stop fighting yourself. You start moving forward.